Hi, welcome to the Pink Moon Tarot. I'm Nikki, the Pink Moon Tarotist, and I'm here to give a general monthly reading for the month of November for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Libra. Now, as I say, these are general readings, so not everything will resonate with you, so please do feel free to pick up anything that does and leave the rest behind. And if you know your Moon, your Rising, or your Venus, then you can also check those out. They will all be linked in the description box below. So, sorry these are a little bit late coming out this month, but I had the flu and I was very, very poorly and laid up in bed, so I couldn't get these recorded, but I'm doing them now so we can see what's going on with November for each of our signs. Now, while I'm getting the cards ready, if you would like to, please remember to like, share and subscribe to the channel. That would be very much appreciated. And if you do want to if you do want to get a private reading with me, then you can contact me via my website. The link is in the description box below. Okay, my lovely Libra, I have just got your overall energy for the month, and it is the Star card. So, the Star card, Spirit, what you're wanting, what you're manifesting, what you're working on. It's all about connection with spirit, connecting with the cosmos, connecting with your higher self, your inner desires. And it's also the card of healing. So there may be stuff that you are healing from this month. This may be a month of you working through some stuff, some shadows, whatever. We will see what comes up in the rest of the reading. But that's a beautiful energy to have there. One of connection, manifestation, wishes, dreams, and healing. Not a bad card for your overall energy. So Libra, what else do my lovely Libras need to know, please? They need to know that I just threw a load of cards. A load of cards. But you know what? I'm going to take them. I'm going to take them. I'm going to take those cards. You might wish I hadn't. No, you won't, honestly. We have 5 now major arcanas. This happened with Virgos, Libra. There was a lot of major arcanas going on with Virgos. And when you have a lot of major arcanas in a reading as opposed to a lot of minor arcanas, then it is time for you to sit up and take notice. There's an important message, okay? Now, obviously, what you take is entirely your choice. These are just, just my interpretations. So you take what you want, you leave the rest behind. Another major arcana. Moki. Sorry, my cat trying to break into the room this time instead of break out of the room. Running against the door. Oof, interesting. And you got no reversals. No reversals. Wow. Okay. Major Arcana, the Star card. Major Arcana are the 22 cards that are not part of the suits of cups, wands, swords, and pentacles. They are the major players. So when you have a very major arcana heavy reading, it's usually something quite spiritual, quite important, and it's just that sort of just listen, just listen to the spirit guides and the guardian angels and your higher self and source energy. Just listen. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 10 cards here are major arcana. So it's more than 50%, which is pretty darn big. Okay, so that being said, you had the Star card, like I say, that healing energy, that connection with spirit. Not a surprise, considering that you have all these other major arcanas here going on, that your overall energy is that connection with spirit. We're starting off with the Fool card. The Fool card shows up when you are in the midst of not needing to, but perhaps thinking about doing something, taking a leap of faith, trusting the universe will catch you. You can see the Fool there. They are about to leap off this cliff into the waters below. They've got the big crystal in one hand, they've got the wand in the other hand. They are carefree and they are completely and utterly trusting that everything is going to be work out okay. The Fool is, it's that new energy. It's that energy of not complete innocence, not complete naivety, but just trust. It's like a childlike quality, and that trust that things will be okay, that the universe has you. And it's so interesting because you've got the 0, the 1, and the 2. Yeah, the 0, the 1, and the 2 in this reading. So you've got the first 3 cards of the major arcana have all come out together. Now, I shuffle this deck massively. This is the deck I use all the time. It's, the cards, they're shuffled really, really well. Interesting that you have the Ace of Wands on the bottom here. Inspiration, third eye, knowing, knowledge, considering what I'm just about to tell you. I'm not surprised to see that one there. And when you get a run of the Fool, the High Priestess, and the Fool, the Magician, and the High Priestess, which you have in this, it is really unusual. And it's really making me sit up and go, oof, oof. Something important is bubbling under the surface here, my lovely, lovely Libras. Now, next to the Fool, we do have the Moon. The Moon is that card of, it's the Moon is the card after the Star as well. So this is really interesting. Again, you're getting a run of cards again. You've also got a pair down here. Oh, Libra. Wow, the mind boggles. Anyway, the Moon card comes after the Star. The Star is that healing energy. It's the energy of connecting with spirit, of letting your wishes come out, of allowing yourself to dream, to start your manifestations going into process. And then the Moon card comes after that, and the Moon is that hidden energy, what is under the surface, what is above is below, what is within is without. It is that reflective energy. It is the energy of the unseen, the unknown, the mysterious, the mystical, the magical. And there's something here that you are going to possibly want to just take that leap of faith over, that you can't quite see or understand yet, but you know that it's good and it's going to be okay. And if you can just believe and have faith, then everything will be okay. Because like I say, the mirror thing of the Moon is what is within is without. So whatever you are pushing out is what is reflected back to you. So if you are reflecting out that trust, that faith in the universe, that trust, that faith in source energy, in your spirit guides, your guardian angels, then that's going to get reflected back to you in a very positive way, and you're going to start to see those manifestations that you're wanting, those things that you are wanting coming in. And it's interesting because next to the Moon card, we also have the High Priestess. Now you can see on the High Priestess here, she has the crescent moon on her crown chakra, and she's getting those downloads into that crown chakra. She is the knowledge, the wisdom. She sees all, she knows all, but she doesn't speak it. She doesn't release that information. It's all contained within her. So again, it's that hidden, it's that unknown, it's the unseen, but it's that knowing. And that's where that Fool energy comes in. It's the taking that leap, knowing that you know, connecting with your higher self to know what you know. I don't know how else to put it except for that. And especially as then we have underneath the Fool as well, we have the Magician, the next one along in the deck. The Magician is like the Fool and in the next step of their journey. You know, the Magician takes all the elements, they change things on an alchemic level. They take the wand that the Fool is casually flinging over their shoulder and just trusting that everything's going to be okay, and they use it to direct the power that they have within them to create something, to change things on an alchemic level. And when you mix these two together, you've got the skills, the knowledge and everything here with the wisdom and the knowing here. And it's quite a magical experience, you know. It's the masculine and the feminine kind of splitting apart. The Fool is very androgynous, is masculine and feminine mixed together. There's no sort of definition between the two. And then you have the Magician, who's that masculine energy of doing, creating, that spark, and the High Priestess, who's that divine feminine energy of knowledge, of wisdom, of understanding, of getting those downloads of insight. That's the word I'm looking for, insight. You know, so the two together can really create magic. And there is a lot of magic around this month for you, my lovely Libras. There's a lot of magic here. A lot. And it's incredible, you know. And I don't know what you're working on. I don't know what you're trying to create, but this is a good month for you to be doing it. You also have another pairing here, this time in the minor arcanas, but you have the King and the Queen of Swords. So again, it's that masculine and that feminine energy in equilibrium. It is about the knowing, the knowledge, the understanding, the wisdom of the Queen, and the wise and action orientated King. You know, he doesn't charge into battle without knowing what he's doing, but he's ready to go, he's ready to do, he's ready to act. And she is there backing him up, saying, this is what you need to know, this is what you need to see, this is what you need to do. So again, it's that masculine and feminine, and it's really interesting that you have the Magician and the High Priestess, the King and the Queen of Swords. It's all to do with knowledge. It's all to do with understanding and gaining knowledge and wisdom. This is seeing the unseen, okay? This is something that you need to know. You need to uncover. There's a truth here. There's something that needs to be seen. And it's interesting because you have the King of Swords and the King of Wands. The King of Swords was on the top of the King of the Wands. And this is a good combination because Wands is that fire energy, that passion, that power. He's strong, he's dynamic, he's ready to create his joy. He's very creative, very inspirational. But without the sword there to direct that energy, without that backup of the air energy to go with that fire energy to power it, to direct it, to charge it forwards, it can be energy everywhere. But it's not. It's very directed. It's very powerful. This is a powerful couple of kings to have together. When you have fire and air together, that's like a combustible, powerful energy. There is something very strong going on this month, something that is really powerful underneath the surface here, and it is you need to connect and know what you want and what is going on, because there is some really important information floating around for you this month, my lovely Libras. Some really important information. We also have the Chariot underneath that Magician and that Fool energy, and this is about direction. This is about you getting your white horse and your black horse in this instance going in the same direction. You know, it's getting things pulling in the same direction, and when you can charge into victory with those two kings and that queen. You know, backing you up, charging you into victory. This is a really powerful, powerful sign that something major, some major win can take place for you this month. Something really big is coming, Libra, so get ready. We also have the Seven of Wands here. And the Seven of Wands is that reminder to ground yourself, to not get distracted, to harness your inner being and your inner creative energy so that you are in a position where you can comfortably share that with the world and, you know, not be afraid, not hide, not try to step back, you know, like harness that power, harness that creative energy that you have within you. You have everything within you. And boy, this is a powerful, powerful reading. I mean, I'm a bit kind of out of breath reading this because it's just the power of it is just smacking me in the face. And it may not be making much sense to you, but it is to me. It's like, you need to know. That's what's dropping in. You need to know. There is something you need to know, Libra. You need to know, and you need to hear it. You need to listen to it. You need to act upon it. You need to take control here and direct your energy towards what it is you're trying to achieve. Because that controlling those wild horses is how you're going to achieve your ultimate goal. But there's something you need to know. You need to know something. Oh. Whew. If you want to delve deeper into this, then do please contact me for a personal reading, because I'd love to find out a bit more about this one. I really would. So if this is resonating with you and you want a personal reading, private reading, then do, you know, drop me a message via my website. The link is in the description box below. Let's take a enchanted... I don't actually... No, I will take a map one. Do I want a map one? Yeah. Okay. Haha. Libra, you have a magic stream. I told you there was a lot of magic in this month for you. Wow. My goodness. Magic stream. Okay, I'm going to read you what it says in the book because, you know, these are good messages. These are good messages, right? Magic stream. Everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. This is what I was saying about the downloads. Getting that, you know, that moon energy, that hidden energy, sorry, I'll stop distracting. Every experience you have seems to have its own life story with a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. However, there is a danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact they are all part of a continuity and a greater evolution. Like an even-flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one landing into another, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember you're part of the fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your successes will benefit many. I told you this was spiritual big jobs. I told you this was spiritual big jobs. I'm going to need to lie down after this, Libra. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Okay. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Ha. Well, okay. So we have the resting tree. Patience and stillness. Yep, you need to be still, you need to be quiet in order to hear what you need to hear. There needs to be that time of rest, that time of taking a step back, of being contemplative. And then we have the Phoenix. Resurrection, Surrender to the change. You know, the phoenix sets himself on fire. Did you know that? Something big is happening, Libra. Big change. I'm going to take a work your light oracle. And we have Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? I love that. Where are you being called to journey to, Libra? This is a big, big deal, okay? This is a big deal. And it won't be for everyone, you know, not every Libra in the world is going to change the world. Well, it could, but, you know. Libra. Wowzers. That flew across the floor. Okay. Excuse me. Ha! Yes. You need to be honest with yourself, Libra. That is your healing for this month. Being honest with yourself. What do you want? What do you want to achieve? What do you want your legacy to be? What do you want to achieve in the world as a whole? On a macro level, on a micro level, what do you want to achieve? Because there's a lot going on here, a lot of magic in the air. Okay, consult an expert. That's your bit of advice from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. More information is needed on this. Contact someone with expertise in this area. So if you are struggling with something, if you are unsure about something, don't be afraid to ask, but make sure that the person that you ask knows what they're talking about and knows what they're doing. You know, if you need financial advice, you go to a financial advisor. You don't go to a hairdresser for financial advice. But if you need great hair, you go to a hairdresser for their advice. You don't, you know, you make sure you consult the relevant expert is what I'm saying. Oh, okay. I need to go and have a lie down, Libra. That was, wow. If you want to dive deeper, you can contact me for a private reading. Link is in the description box below with my website. Just fill out the inquiry form on there. But until next time, please do remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel. And I hope you have a wonderful November. It sounds amazing. So good luck with that. Until next time, namaste.